Dear students, in this class we will start a new lesson that is Watchman of the Lake. First we will see about the writer. Note on the writer. R.K. Narayan. It is written by R.K. Narayan. It is a short story and it is dramatized here. Written by R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan, 10th October 1906 to 13 May 2001 was an Indian author whose works of fiction include a series of books about people and their interactions. About the people and their interactions in an imagined town of India called Malgudi. It's called the famous Malgudi days. Malgudi is an imaginary town in India, and he is one of three leading figures of early Indian literature in English, along with Mulkraj Anand. Three eminent leading figures of Indian literature in English. That is Mulkraj Anand, and next it is Raja Rao. That is Raja Rao. Mulkraj Anand is known for his famous work Coolie and Untouchable, and here Raja Rao, it is Kantapura, a noted worker. And this R.K. Narayan is known for his Malgudi days. Along with Mulkraj Anand and Raja Rao, he is credited with bringing Indian literature in English to the rest of the world. It means he introduced Indian literature in English to the world. The eminent personality along with this Mulkraj Anand and Raja Rao, and is regarded as one of the India's greatest English novelists. India's greatest English novelist. Narayan rarely wrote plays. He rarely wrote plays, and the present one is said to be a dramatized version of his short story Watchman. It is a short story. That is the Watchman, the short story written by R.K. Narayan, and it is converted as play over here. So R.K. Narayan, an eminent literary figure of India in English literature, and he is a noted character, that is Malgudi days work, and he was one of the leading figure of Indian literature in English, that is Mulkraj Anand and Raja Rao, and his time period R.K. Narayan, October 1906 to May 2001. Okay, my dear students, we will read this play. First we have to see its dramatis personae. Watchman of the Lake. Pre-reading activity. Why do you think lakes are drying up? Drying up means without water. Or underground water resource is not available, or we are not taking care of lakes, and we are converting lakes as colonies and others. That is why lakes are drying up. What could be done to save them? Here in this Watchman of the Lake, we read regarding sacrifice. Here, theme of this one is sacrifice. How the main character of this play sacrifices his life for the sake of the lake. Okay, dramatis personae, it means characters. Dramatis personae in the sense characters. Village headman, the main important characters here. Village headman characters. Here headman, king, Mara, watchman of the lake. Here first village headman, next king, then Mara, he is the watchman of the lake, and Ganga, his son, Ganga's son, Bhima, a road worker and others. All right, village headman, first one, next it is king, next Mara, then Mara is the watchman of the lake. The story is about Mara, watchman of the lake. Next, Ganga, his son, her Mara's son, Ganga's son, and Bhima, it is a road worker. These are the important characters. The most important character is Mara here, and this play is knitted around the character called Mara. So these are the important dramatic personae, and all others are over here. And I'll introduce the scene. Here we read this play with different scenes, and here in this play we have 5 scenes. Okay, scene 1. Before this, how it takes place, I'll explain. On the eastern base of Baba Budan Hills, Baba Budan in Karnataka state. On the eastern base of Baba Budan Hills, this takes place here, Baba Budan Hills in Karnataka state. There is an obscure little place. Obscure means it is hidden and not that much of popular. It is obscure little place now called Sakrepatna. The place it is Sakrepatna, which at one time 1,000 or more years ago was the capital of king called Rukmangada. It was the capital city of Rukmangada, the Sakrepatna, the place, the capital city of Rukmangada. And here in the center of this town there is a shrine. Shrine means working deity, worshipping deity here. Shrine means a worshipping deity or god or goddess. Shrine, a temple. So here there is a shrine which is dedicated. That shrine, worshipping deity or god or goddess, you may call, better called god, dedicated to whom? Not to distant gods. Not to distant gods means far away gods. Those who think away from our society, from our society and our living world, and they have another one world. So here dedicated not to a distance means far away gods or heroes, but to a rustic means a rural person or a villager of that villager who was watchman of a lake called Ayyanakere. Here Ayyanakere it is, village called Ayyanakere. 4 miles from the town. For the purpose of this little drama, let us call him Mara. For the purpose of this drama and here to read this context, better call him as Mara, which as good as many other name here handed down to by tradition. Mara, it is very familiar name. Seen here on the eastern base of Baba Budan Hills in Karnataka state, there is an obscure place called Sakrepatna, which was the capital city of king called Rukmangada. In the center of this town, there is a deity or worshipping god, and that god is not dedicated to the faraway that gods. To whom? To a rustic, a villager, a rural person who was the watchman of a lake called Ayankere. The lake was Ayankere, and it is 4 miles away from the town Sakrepatna. For the purpose of this little drama, let us call him Mara, and very familiar and very close character to all to read. Okay, we'll read the scene 1. As I said, there are 5 scenes. So each scene, it means all the scenes are interlinked and interconnected. We have to have the clear idea about each scene to understand this play. Watchman of the lake, scene 1, village. A village at the foot of a hill. Foot means at the base of the hill. Road menders at work. Here, road menders. So, the road work is going on. They are making the road because of a purpose, and you will read what is that purpose. Road workers are working, hardly working. They are working very hard. Here, a village at the foot of a hill. Road menders at work. They are working very hard because by the tomorrow itself road must be ready. Village headman. Here the headman, as we saw the characters here. Village headman, king, Mara, Bhima, and Ganga, son of Mara, son, Ganga's son, generations, Mara generations. Village headman starts with village headman. He speaks. Go on, boys, go on with your work. Hey, you Racha, character here, Racha, why do you stand looking at the sky? Looking at the sky. You there, you wretched dog, you wretched dog. I'll push you into the stream if I catch you again gossiping with your neighbor. Gossiping with your neighbor. You dwarf, there. You have no better business than giggling and talking. Giggling and talking. The road must be ready before the king arrives. What is the reason to prepare the road? King arrives. Just think of a moment. Fools, how we should all look if the king suddenly came upon us. Just think, he will be here by this time tomorrow. Go on with your work, brother. Anyway, what makes you all so merry? Let me know and share the joke. Come here. Why are you both laughing? Tell me. Don't blink. What is it? So here the village headman, he speaks to those workers here. In this here we read about the words said by village headman to whom? To all the workers, because he is very eager or very serious, and informing to whom? To the workers to make the road and to concentrate on their work, because by the next day the king arrives. That is why. Go on, boys. It means continue your work. Go on means continue your work. Hey, Yuvaracha, why do you stand looking at the sky? Why do you stand looking at the sky means? To look at the sky means what? Without any work. Without lazily looking at the sky means without doing any work. You there, you wretched dog. What is the meaning of wretched here? Wretched means her unpleasant. Unpleasant. Or that is extremely bad. Unpleasant or extremely bad. His face extremely unpleasant dog. It means the headman is speaking to workers because Here, by the next day, king arrives. By that time, the road must be ready. I will push you into the stream if I catch you again gossiping, he said, wretched dog. Hey, you there, you, means another one worker, you are wretched dog, so I will push you into the stream. I will push you into the stream. If I catch you, if I see you once again gossiping with your neighbor. Here, gossiping with your neighbor. What is the meaning of gossip? Gossip means here, not usual discussion, it is unusual discussion, or that better called casual discussion. Gossiping, we gossip on everything here, we gossip about everything. And it is very easy to gossip sitting on a bench or seat and talking about many other things. That is called gossiping. Here, then why you are with your neighbor, you doff. What is the meaning of doff here? Doff means very short. It is called very short. Person much below the usual size. Person much below the usual size. Here, doff. Here, much below the usual size. Or here, you doff. He calls you doff. Third one, another one, Racha, and you another one, and you another one. You doff. There you have no better business. You don't have any work than giggling and talking. Giggle means to laugh in a silly way. Giggle means to laugh in a silly way. To laugh in a silly way. Or it is an amusement, or to pass the time making joke and laughing on the issue or the matter. So here it means workers are working, they are talking among themselves, and this village headman is scolding them because of their that unwanted business. Gossiping with your neighbor, you doff. There you have no better business than giggling and talking, only laughing and talking you are doing. The road must be ready before the king arrives. The road must be ready before king is coming tomorrow. Just think of a moment, fools. Just imagine the moment, fools, how we should look all. If king suddenly came upon us, if he comes suddenly, instead of tomorrow, if he comes today only, then what is going to happen? So village headman, it is a problem of the village headman. Just think, he will be here this time tomorrow. By tomorrow, he will be here at this time. Anyway, what makes you all so merry? What makes you all so happy? You are in merriment, happy. Let me know and share that joke. I too laugh. I too enjoy. Come here, come here, come here. Why are you both laughing? Why are you both laughing? Suddenly he called two workers, laughing. Tell me, don't blink. Blink means wink. Wink. Here, opening and closing of our eye, it is called blink or wink. Don't blink. We blink here. What is the matter? Tell me now. So, here in this the words of a village headman, he is very furious, very angry, and he is insisting the workers to work and to prepare the road, because by tomorrow the king is arriving. Before that, the road must be ready. Here, this is about the village headman. Next, as he called two and asked them, tell me, don't blink. Okay, what is it? What is the matter? Then, two timid voices. Timid means fearful. Timid means fearful. Fearful, apprehensive. As the headman called, come, and two fearful voices, two that those workers came, Master, we are doing our work all right, but they said, we are doing, no problem, we are doing our work, but what happened? Headman, but what? Timid workman, it is Mara. We are working sincerely, but here Mara is disturbing us. Headman, Mara, what about him? What about him? What he expects? Is that lunatic anywhere here? Is he here? Anywhere over here? Lunatic? Okay. Lunatic means mad. Is that mad? Her or the person a crazy person, better called a crazy person here, doing some dangerous or unwanted things over here, like that here. Is that lunatic any over here? It means that mad fellow is here. Timid workman, yes, he was behind that rock. He was behind that rock and peeped at us, looked at us, peeping, her hiding and peeping, looking, peeped at us. Her. When you called, he ran away. Okay, of course, yes, he was behind that rock and looking at us, peeping at us. When you called, he ran away. Timid workman said. Headman, where is he now? At present, where is he? And which way did he go? So have you seen which way did he go? So then timid workman, he sprang off like a buck. He sprang off like a buck and ran up the hill. Here he sprang, spring. Here meaning it is jumped off. He jumped off like a buck, and ran up the hill like a buck. He sprang off, jumped off, and ran up the hill. He climbed the hill and ran away, as you called. Headman, here, stop all work, he told all the workers. First, stop your work. Now our work is to catch that lunatic fellow, that mad fellow, that crazy fellow, that is Mara. Put down your spades and crowbars. Spades and crowbars means the utensils which we use while digging and covering. Here, spades and crowbars. And run and close round. Stop all ways out. Catch that thief and bring him here. Stun him with a blow. If he resists, bring him at once. Go, said. It's the order which was given by headman. That is, here, stop all, he told all the workers, stop all our work. Put down your spades and crowbar, your utensils. Keep all the things here only. Okay, now your duty is run and close round. And stop all ways out. Stop all the ways here and catch that thief. Thief means here, that Mara. Bring him here. Stun him here. If necessary, hit him with a blow. We can here beat him. If he opposes to come over here, can punish and bring him. At once go. The workmen throw down their implements there, the things on they were using, and scatter about, moved away, not in only one direction, in different directions, scattered. Okay, about they return crying, Master, here he is. Here they brought him. They caught him and brought him and presented before the headman. Headman, Mara, you worthless dog. You worthless. See the headman and his words, worthless dog. Have I not told you to keep away from here, to be away from this place? Because headman doesn't wish to see that Mara when king comes to that place. So Mara, you useless fellow, it means you useless, worthless dog, I have already told you, be away from this place. Be away from this place. Maharaj, yes, master, said. Yes, master. Headman, what do you mean by coming here and disturbing my workmen? What do you think? You are coming over here? What do you mean by coming over here? Coming here? As our workmen are working here and disturbing my workmen? Workmen means the workers who are working on disturbing them. What do you mean? What is this nonsense? What is going on? Mara, I am not disturbing them, said. No. Here, I am not disturbing them. I am here on my own work. No, I am not disturbing. I am here on my own work. I am not disturbing any of your workers. Let them go on with theirs. Let them go on with their work. No disturbance from me. Headman, here, don't talk of your work, you fool. You are a lunatic. Know it. Don't imagine you have any kind of work. The only work you have now is to disappear. The only work for you is to disappear. Being away from that place. Be off. Be away from this place. Don't talk of your work. Don't talk of your work. I know your work. You fool. You are a lunatic. You are a mad fellow. Do you have any work? No. You are a useless dog. Then don't imagine you have any kind of work. The only work you have now, you have only work. That is to go away from that place and to disappear. Okay? To stay away. Mara, why so? Why so? Why should I go away from this place? Is his question. Don't ask, Headman said. Don't ask. I have told you the reason 20 times. The king is passing this way and I don't want him to know that our village has such fools as you. Here Headman has considered this Mara as a fool, a lunatic, a nonsense, a wretched dog, useless fellow, like that. Here, don't ask why. I have told many times, 20 times since, but recall many times. Because the king is passing this way. Tomorrow the king is passing this way and I don't want him to know. He should not come to know that this village has such fools. That king should not come to know that this village has fools like you. So be away. Mara, I don't feel I am a fool. See here, the character Mara, here I don't feel. How do you say? Because I myself don't feel that I am a fool. How come? Then Headman, listen. Now listen. Keep out of our view to the next 2 days. Headman, now listen. Keep out of our view the next 2 days when the king passes this way and back. Otherwise, I will have you locked up. I will have you locked up in the cellar behind the old temple. Behind that old temple. Cellar means cell or jail. Headman, now listen. No, don't tell anything. Okay, as he said that the word, it is, I don't feel I am not a fool. Then, now listen. Keep out of our view the next 2 days. It means be away. Don't come in front of us. Okay, here of our view. Don't come in front of us. Don't stay here. Be away. Be off. Go away. Disappear for the next 2 days. Because king passes this way. King is visiting that village. Passes this way and back. He goes back. Otherwise, if you won't accept my words, if you won't follow my decision, then you will be put where? In a jail. I will have you locked up. It means you will be locked up. You will be put in a jail, cellar, behind that old temple, that one temple, and behind that one room is there, and you will be put there. Mara, of course. Then what happens? I will sit there and play here. I will sit there and pray here. I will sit there and pray. If that God in the temple thinks I have work to do, he will make me out. That God will make me out. If he thinks that I have some work, of course, you are going to put me in the jail? Can. I will sit there and pray. And if the God thinks I have work and he will make me free, I will come out. Headman, now get out of my presence. Get out of my presence. You fellows, why do you all stand gaping at me? Gaping means to look at someone with surprise or fear or wonder, opening the mouth. Oh, what had happened? Now get out of my presence. You fellows, why do you all stand gaping at me? Get on with your work. He told, why are you gaping at me? Why are you looking at me with opened mouth? Here, why this is happening here? Get on your work. Do your work. Once again, the goddess of the river came to me in the dream and said, Mara said, here. Then, Mara, once again, the goddess of the river came to me in the dream and said, the king is coming this way, tell him about the tank, he will listen. Then it's a connection is given to another one. The concept it is the goddess of the river. The goddess of the river came to me in his dream. In his dream, the goddess of the river came and told him, the king is coming this way, tell him about the tank to be constructed across the river, and he will listen your words. Who said? Goddess of the river. What said? The king is coming this way, tell him about the tank. Said regarding his dream. Then suddenly headman told, to whom? To the Mara, don't tell me that again, you and your dream. And he said that, don't tell me regarding you and your dream, and if you tell your dream, I feel tempted to kick you. So it means he said that he will kick that Mara. Regarding the tank, when he expressed regarding the tank, and the headman got disturbed and became very angry. And read the further points of this play in our next class. Thank you. Have a good day.